Hi everyone, today we are going to crochet this beautiful blanket. It is made with the motifs that start as a circle and transform into a granny square. The downloadable PDF pattern is also available on my Etsy shop. You can purchase the pattern to support my small business. This will help me to bring you more amazing tutorials. For materials, I am using a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, a 4.5 crochet hook, and weight 3 yarn in 4 colors: blue, red, green, and off-white. Start with your blue yarn. Make a slip knot, chain 5, slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. For round 1, chain 2. This counts as our first double crochet. You can replace it with chain 3, but I prefer to work with chain 2. Now working into the center of the ring, place 23 double crochets. You should have 24 stitches in total, including that starting chain. To finish, slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain 2. For round 2, chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet plus a chain 1 space. Into the very next stitch, make 1 double crochet and then chain 1. We are going to repeat this all the way around. 1 double crochet, chain 1 in every stitch. At the end, you will have 24 posts separated by chain spaces. Slip stitch into the second chain of your starting chain to close. You can fasten off the blue yarn here. Cut the yarn and switch to the red yarn. Attach it to any stitch. Round 3 is exactly the same as the previous round. Chain 3 to start. Again, double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1. Repeat this round. Double crochet, chain 1. Make sure you have 24 of these spaces by the end. Join with a slip stitch. For round 4, we are working into the chain spaces, not the stitches. Make 2 chains. This is just a builder and doesn't count as a stitch. Now we are going to work in all the spaces. We will do a double crochet 2 together. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert back in, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Now we have 3 loops on hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. Then chain 1. Repeat that in every chain space around. 1 TC2 together, followed by 1 chain. You will have 24 clusters total. Slip stitch to join and cut your red yarn. Now for the green yarn, attach it in any chain 1 space. Chain 2, we are making slightly bigger clusters now. Make a double crochet 3 together in that same chain space. Once that is done, chain 1. Do it 5 times total. Cluster, chain 1, cluster, chain 1 until you have 5 clusters. For the 6th cluster, make the stitch, but this time chain 3 instead of 1. This larger gap will help form our corners later. Repeat this sequence 4 times around this circle. slip stitch to join and cut the green yarn. Join your off-white yarn. It is very important to start the correct spot. Find a large chain 3 space from the previous round and start in the first small chain 1 space. Immediately after it, chain 2. In the same chain space, make 3 double crochets. In the next 3 spaces, make 3 half double crochets in each space. These shorter stitches help flatten the circle into a square side. In the next space, go back up to 3 double crochets. Now we have reached the chain 3 gap. This is our corner. We need 12 stitches here. Work 3 treble crochets. Chain 2 and 3 more treble crochets in that same corner space. Repeat that pattern for all 4 sides. you will see the circle turn into a perfect square. Slip stitch to join the round. Fasten off and cut the yarn. We need 48 squares in total. If you want a bigger size, you can increase the square count. Once you made all the squares, we will attach the squares into a blanket form. Now that we have finished all 48 motifs, it's time to join them together into a blanket. We will be joining them one side at a time. Align two motifs together. Insert your hook in the back loop of the chain of the first motif. Next, insert your hook into the back loop of the matching chain on the second motif. You should have 3 loops on your hook. The slip knot and the 2 back loops you just picked up. Pull through the 2 back loops to complete the slip stitch. Now we just continue making slip stitches across all the stitches of the motifs. Let's do it again. Insert your hook into the back loop of the next stitch on the first motif. Then insert the hook into the back loop of the matching stitch on the second motif. Yarn over and pull through the loops on the motifs and the loop on your hook to complete the slip stitch. Repeat the process for every single stitch along the edge. Keep your tension even and work your way all the way to the next corner. Once you reach at the end of these 2 motifs, don't cut your yarn. We are going to continue directly to the next pair. Pick up your next 2 motifs and align them just like before. Hold them tight against the pair you just finished. Insert your hook into the back loop of the corner stitch on the new front motif and then the back loop of the new back motif. Make a slip stitch to join them together. Now keep stitching across this new pair. This continuous method saves us from having so many ends to weave in later. You will repeat this process to join all your motifs. For this blanket, I am arranging them in a grid 6 motifs wide by 8 motifs long. Keep joining your rows and columns until every square is attached. And here we are, all finished with the joining. The blanket is really taking shape. For the final touch, the border we will be working specifically in the spaces between the clusters. Start in the space just before a corner. Make a standing single crochet to attach your yarn. Now look at the corner, chain 2 space. We are going to make a large shell. Place 4 double crochet into that corner space. Now for the picot stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch back into the first chain you made. Push those stitches aside slightly and place 4 more single crochets into the same chain space. To anchor this big shell, make a single crochet in the very next space. For the sides of the blanket, the shells are slightly smaller. In the next space between cluster, make 3 double crochets. Make your picot stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch to the first chain. Then place 3 more double crochets in that same space. To finish this shell, anchor it down by making a single crochet in the next space between cluster. Repeat this pattern down the side. 1 shell followed by a single crochet in the next gap. Keep going until you reach the next corner, where you will switch back to larger corner shell. Once you have finished your way all around the blanket, join with a slip stitch, fasten off and cut your yarn. Weave in all your ends and your granny square blanket is complete. It looks absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for crocheting along with me. Here is our pretty blanket ready to use in this winter. Make yours and share the photos with me. Don't forget to subscribe and show the love in comments.